Though this may or may not be true for you, I continue to hear over and over again how this Christmas has been extra hard, and for many even, I've heard the words, "This has been the worst Christmas ever." Yeah. I don't know if I can say that it has been the worst Christmas ever for me. I don't know. But I can with certainty say that it has not been normal. Inside our house, there's very little outward and visible signs of Christmas at all. There's no Christmas tree. My mother's Christmas decorations that we received when my parents retired and downsized are not in their normal spots, and neither are the decorations that were my grandmother's. There's no nativity set in the kitchen window. No garland hanging over the archway from the living room to the dining area, and no Advent wreath on the table. The only outward and visible sign of Christmas inside our home are the family stockings hanging on the railing of the stairwell. Truth be told, the only reason they are displayed is because we didn't do traditional wrapped gifts this year. We only filled our stockings. Outward and visible signs are important. Traditions are important. I'm sure this would have never been the plan for our last Christmas in Sparks. I can't help but wonder if it is all the unknowns of the world that are the culprits of this Christmas malaise. For my household, there certainly are plenty of unknowns. What will it be like for Tricia and me to be apart for 4 months? What will her job situation be? Will our house sell quickly? And if so, will Tricia and the dogs live until the end of May? Will Cassidy get accepted into graduate school? What will it be like to pack up my office and start over in a new place? For others, the unknowns are quite different. What caused that medical episode, and will there ever be a diagnosis? Rent is going up in January. Will they be able to make ends meet? Will the political climate make things even worse? The last 2 years have topped each other as the hottest years on record. Will 2025 be even hotter? And what will that mean for humanity? What will St. Paul's be like in the transition? And who will be the new rector? These are only the unknowns that have been shared with me in recent days. Maybe you have some other unknowns that have been weighing heavily on you and interfering with your Christmas season. If you're having a great Christmas, if you're having the best Christmas ever, celebrate it. Truly do. Continue that celebration through the Christmas season. But I think it's important to acknowledge that for many among us, this Christmas is different and harder than imagined. With all this said, the good news is that the story's not over. It is easy for us to get lost in particular moments of our lives and forget that the story continues. And the story of Christmas is a story of new beginnings. I was reminded of new beginnings this morning when I was driving into the church. I was praying in the car, which is part of my regular routine. I was telling God all about the unknowns, both in my life as well as the unknowns that have been revealed for me over the past few days, those unknowns of yours. And in mid-sentence, I looked up through the windshield wipers, and there it was in the western sky, the most beautiful rainbow. Yeah. I wondered if Noah was focused on the unknowns of his world when God gave him the outward and visible sign of that rainbow. I wonder if a sense of calm came over Noah when he saw the brilliant colors in the sky, in the same way a sense of calm came over me. I thanked God for the rainbow and for the reminder of the love, hope, and promise God has for each of us. John's gospel is filled with that same love, hope, and promise. The opening words take us back to the beginning of creation where God said it was good. Those words also let us know of the goodness in the birth of Jesus, that in this birth there is a new creation and a new beginning. And in this birth there was life, and the life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. Here is the message of Christmas, a message that surrounds us, envelops us, if we are actively participating in it or not. We're still wrapped in that grace. The true light, which enlightens everyone, has come into the world, and the darkness will not overcome it, and the unknowns will not overcome it. The story, the new beginning of Christmas, continues, and we are a part of that story, even when the outward invisible signs remain packed away. The rains will stop, the clouds will part, and the outward invisible sign of the light will shine upon